Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores here.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often a player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batting balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batting ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. Solid round of batting practice, showed great presence in the box, stayed through the ball exceptionally well. No panic at all in the swing. I would just like to see him cover all parts of the zone a little bit better. We're going to focus on the first baseman now. For me, this is what I call an awareness position. You always have to be aware of where you are in the field and what type of play you have to make to affect the outcome. So we're going to look at double play turns, watch footwork and the accuracy of the arm and the slot the arm comes from, because your slot's got to be true. The ball's got to be true to second base. We're going to look at bunt plays, how quickly they charge. Are they in control of their movement patterns? Can they make an accurate throw to third base on the run? And then we're going to look at plays at the plate, the do-or-die plays. So we're looking at how they handle the pressure of making a throw under those kind of conditions.
Obviously, for first baseman, we're not going to focus or glorify arm strength in quite the same way. You have to make some crucial throws. That's not what I focus on here. Here, I really think about range, and that's where we can think about those range-based metrics that we have, of course, not in the moment, but what comes out over the course of the season. Things like outs above average and ultimate zone rating. Those are stats which we'll take a look at every ball that was hit in a first baseman's way and how accurately and well he fielded that ball.
Sarah, this is the one position on the field where you have the opportunity to pick up your teammates defensively night in and night out. They need to know that they've got a first baseman over there, like a Paul Goldschmidt, for an example, that any ball in the general vicinity, they're going to make that play and they're going to save the club for an error. It's a position of accumulation for me of a ton of reps. It's something you've got to work on an everyday basis. So we're beginning to get a feel for the athleticism of these players and their ability to actually be able to do that day in and day out. tough round for this young man. You can see he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. You know, he looks like he's very raw in his skill set, but I love the deep projection on him. He's just a kid that you're going to have to be very, very patient with his development timeline, and really to get him a firm understanding how his body needs to work fundamentally to be able to be a consistent fielder.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase. And now the first baseman, Billy Wright. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And that one hammered. Very deep. Goodbye, home run. It just got out of here. It's a 2-1 game. I'm sure off the bat he was thinking he had gotten out a little too far in front on the changeup, but he was able to keep the weight back just long enough for it to stay fair for a homer. He's got to be first and second, 2 down. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills.
2-0.
Slider misses away. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Swing and a rocket. That's back. And that one's off the top of the wall. One runs in, another run scores. It's 5-1. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Mitch Steen. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4.
Jude Bolger now at the plate. Wright, the lead runner, over at second. Steen on at first with 2 away. Now a high fly ball to left center. Gutierrez on the move to the gap. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Foul ball there. Left field. Reeves under it. Makes the catch. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of this inning, at the plate, Luis Gutierrez. Lays down a bunt. And he's out on the tag.
You're out.
One away and a runner at first. Now the left fielder, Tim Reeves. Grounder might be two. Cardenas. One at second. Throw is low. Can't pick it. Wright, the next to hit. He's already gone yard in this game. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. That's pretty far back. Stretches out and hauls it in. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish in this one. Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Frank Doherty. 0-2, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. That one finds its way through. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. It's day 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. So 2 down. Parker Barty getting ready to hit. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Two outs, 2 runners in scoring position. On the ground, out to short. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in. It's offline, and the run scores. And now the first baseman, Billy Wright. Not close with that one. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. With the way he's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Gotta stay on top of the ball and try to line it into the outfield. And goes down on strikes. 1 away. Runner at first, 1 away. And a base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third. 1 out and 2 on. Steen digs in now. Here comes the 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Relay, throw home, in there. A run comes in on the play. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. Grounds this one to short, Barty. There with plenty of time, inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no error. 1 gone and a runner on at first. And now it's going to be Santiago Fabregas. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips for 1. Throw is low, can't pick it. crushes this one to deep center and long gone. Made the hurdler pay for that one. It's 8-8. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. With the tying run at the dish. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. And swing and miss. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. Back here in the desert, we'll move on to the bottom of the 6th, second matchup of this 3-game series. And now, Vladimir Lugo tries to drag bunt towards first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Wright will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. And the tying run's at the plate. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Foul ball, still 0-2. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Tying run waits at the plate. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the second out. Lugo now at the plate. On the ground, 2-ball, Wright. Handles it here. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Hello and welcome to Day 4 of the MLB Draft Combine from the Desert. I'm Ben Gelman. Stepping in, Billy Wright. Trying to bunt for a hit, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. And the count 1-2. 1 run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Awesome play there. One out with a runner at second. What a stop! From his knees, the throw. That started out looking like a highlight reel play. He made a great diving stop but he failed to get set up properly and the throw was inaccurate. That's a tough one to swallow for the error. One down. Brian Silva getting ready to hit. Tejeda with a move to first. Swings through it, and that's a K. So hard to hit a well-executed fastball in that location. No shame in fanning on that pitch. So 2 down. Now at the dish, Billy Shepard. Puts it in the air to center. Batista on the move. Makes the catch. 2 left on base. Go-ahead run on base. Copeland digs in now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second.
He's out.
Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. It's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We're tied in this one, 2-2. Two outs and runners at first and second. And now the shortstop, George Marin. Bunting for a hit. Right. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach. With the go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. On the ground to first. Can't field it cleanly. Able to win the race to the bag, and they do get the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. 7th inning up next. We're with the go-ahead run at third. On the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag alone. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. 1 run in the inning, but they leave. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Michael Lawrence now at the plate. This pitch popped up. Shepard drifts towards it. There to make the catch. 2 left on. Midway here in the 10th. Winning run at third. 2 down. That one in the air to center field. And that is out number 3. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And next, the cleanup hitter, Michael Lawrence. Grounds this one to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and limits the damage. All set for the bottom of the 12th. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Silva. And the tying run at second. Got the K. Strikes out now and 1 away now here in the 12th. And here's the catcher, Billy Shepard. Slice to right. And it gets down for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. Dobbs, the next to hit. The winning run on second base. Fly out to center field. Batista settles under it. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and that's the ball game. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance, and they'll need better from him if they want to get some wins.
With the 6th pick of the 8th round, the Oakland Athletics select Billy Wright, a first baseman from the East region.
All right, so another player that we saw at the MLB.